and he couldn't get it done. So you don't question that?
I don't. But I don't know. I'd have to go back and really dig through that year to see how it exactly unfolded. But it didn't stop the Lions from taking him #1 overall.
Because that ability is there. Skip, you look at a guy, what, 6'3", 6'3", 225, 230, rocket arm, can throw the ball 75, 80 yards, can make every throw in the book. But there's something to be said about a guy that just doesn't win to the level that you think he should, given his level of ability.
Okay, you might have me on the college level, but not on the Lions NFL level. I just think they're a sorry franchise with sorry management at the top, and it's hard to ask him to rise above that. I just think he's going to have a change of scenery, a change of heart, a change of being revitalized, like can't wait, jumping out of bed in the morning. It smells great out here with that eucalyptus smell. I think this was made for him. And by the way, he's got an off-season home down in Newport Beach, so he loves the area.
With the kind of money he's made, he got a lot of off-season homes.
Okay, well, he'll have another off-season home in Beverly Hills, probably. And his, obviously his closest friend from high school is Clayton Kershaw, so they'll be a little bit more reunited here in L.A.
I don't know what Matt Ryan going to do, because they're very good friends. They got homes next to each other in Atlanta.
Okay, now, back to the other quote that I would like to read. This one's from Aaron Rodgers, and he was on the McAfee show the other day talking about Patrick Mahomes and all the no-looks and the left-handed passes and on and on. And out of the blue, Aaron Rodgers said this: I will say this. A guy who probably doesn't get anywhere near the credit for doing this stuff like that all the time. He wears number 9 and plays in Detroit. That dude, what he does with the ball is impressive. It's really, really impressive. That dude is throwing crazy no-lookers all the time, and he can throw from any arm angle. So I don't hear Aaron gush about anybody else. I don't hear him volunteer about Brady or Mahomes. He just doesn't talk about
Well, you know why he did that, Skip? Because Pat McAfee was talking about Mahomes throwing the no-look.
Yeah.
And everyone's like,
Okay, well, time out. Just one guy who's overlooked and a little... He's saying he's underrated for all the trick passes he pulls off. Is this guy, Matthew Stafford? Obviously, Aaron gets to see him twice a year. He's seen him twice a year for a long time. So he's saying, don't sleep on this guy. And again, this guy to me is a sleeping giant. And that all got lost in Detroit because they were often bad football teams. They had their moments, but they were often just under the radar bad, off the radar bad. And now he'll be more on the radar at SoFi. In Hollywood. Hollywood will make him a much bigger star than Detroit could. That's just me.
Well, Skip, if he could have won, because sometimes your talent can supersede even the team. Look at Barry. Barry teams were terrible, but we still believe he's one of the greatest.
And what did he do? He just quit prematurely. He couldn't take it anymore. He said, I'm done. Megatron quit prematurely. Both had several prime years left.
Skip, Barry only played 10 years.
I got it.
People don't realize Barry played 10 years. And this kid, Skip, you're right. His arm talent is second to none. He doesn't have to take a back seat to anybody when it comes to arm talent, because I saw him throw a touchdown, a no-look touchdown against the Tennessee Titans. He's looking over here, and he throws the ball between like 3 defenders at the back of the end zone, and his guys catch it. I'm like, how would you even know to throw it that kind of, to throw it in front, throw it between, and the guy catches it? So I'm not debating anything about his ability. Skip, I believe he's going to be in the MVP discussion in this offense, because I know what the West Coast offense can do to guys. And he's going to be in that discussion. But
would you also agree he'll be surrounded by the best team he's ever played with and in the middle of, right? It'll be the best team he's ever had.
Top to bottom.
Top to bottom.
From the top to the bottom.
And I'm talking about including the defense. It'll be the best team.
Oh, yeah, no question.
It well could be the best offensive coaching he's ever had.
That's easy.
Is very good at what he does, right?
I gave it a C, but what I've done to deal, hell yeah.
Okay. All right.
I got to do that.
To your friend's point, there's no price that's too steep if you can get him now. When your team is on the rise and you can stick him in a quarterback, it's unheard of. Not only did you gain him, but thanks to Brad Holmes, who used to be your director of college scouting with the Rams, who's now running the operation in Detroit, Brad Holmes helped make the mistake of drafting Jared Goff, and then he helped facilitate you getting out from under Jared Goff, right?
Yeah.
Which is also very hard to do.
It is, because to have someone to eat that contract.
Yes.
Matthew Stafford contract is very friendly. I mean, it's $43 million over the next 2 years. Now, they're probably going to give him an extension.
Maybe they will.
But you're absolutely right. But I believe Detroit basically said, look, the amount of games that we're winning with Matthew Stafford, we can win without him.
Yeah.
We can win 4 or 5 games without Matthew Stafford, just like we won 4 or 5 games with him. So why not, since we're going to rebuild, why not? Hold on just a second. Jim Caldwell had this thing cruising right along.
He did.
And then here come Matt Patricia.
I agree.
And now they rebuild. 3 years after Matt Patricia getting their skip, they're tearing the whole thing down, starting from scratch.
Thank you. And he's back with Belichick.
He's back with Coach
where he
Belichick.
belonged from the start.
And Matthew Stafford said, you can trade me anywhere you want to.
Okay.
Just don't trade me there.
Okay. I love what the Rams do because Les Snead is go for broke.
Oh, yeah.
Jerry Glanville once referred to the NFL as not for long.
Not for long.
It's pay me now, not pay later, pay me now. Just whatever you have to do, just pay for it now. 1 year at a time, take your shot, shoot the moon, go for the throat, go for the jugular. They went for the jugular with the Jalen Ramsey deal, and they said, we want him, and he's really good. I thought he played small at Green Bay, but maybe he can rise to the occasion with the better quarterback. And obviously, he was done with Jared Goff when he tweeted about him the other day and was campaigning for Deshaun to wind up.
But what did I tell you, Skip? I said he's just taking his cue from the general manager and the head coach, because they were done with it.
They seemed done with it. What they were talking about, well, he's our quarterback today, but they probably knew that the deal was not only in the works, it was close to being finished.
The thing is with Les Snead, Skipper, you play Texas Hold'em, he just shoves in every hand.
Every
so
hand.
You don't know if he got the nuts for real or he got 10 twos offsuit. You have no idea, because every time all in. Skip, he went all in. Aaron Donald, he goes all in. Jalen Ramsey, all in. Jared Goff, he went all in. He went all in with Todd Gurley. He goes up, they go all in basically seemingly every year. And this is another situation in 2021. They've shoved all their chips to the center of the table, said, we're going all in.
And I don't blame them. You have to pick the right move to make. You have to pull the right card. And they pulled Matthew Stafford, and they made a run at Aaron Rodgers just to make, are you sure he's not available? No, he's not available. Right?
Yeah, hold on. Skip, I can't even believe that Sean McVay would even call his buddy. That's his best friend.
Well, just to make sure. Well,
I know, do that?
But has the bridge been burned with Aaron Rodgers? You know, are they ready to go for Jordan Love? You might as well kick those tires.
No, I don't care, Skip Bayless. You can't call your best friend if he's having a bad. If he's in a relationship with a bad, she bad. Oh, she a 15-piece. You can't call your friend if you hear they have it. Probably tell me, hey, bro, you mind if I shoot my shot? No, you can't do that. That's your best friend in Green Bay, Sean McVay. How you do it like that?
I don't think Sean made the call. I think Les Snead made it to Gutekunst, the GM.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
But Sean McVay, no, he's like, look here. We go stay away from that. That's just like, okay, you put your boy up to it. Hey, bro, hey, such a one want to holler at your girl since y'all having a problem. No. But I don't blame him. I did the exact same thing. Because if I get Aaron Rodgers, Skip, now you know that would have definitely swung the pendulum of power.
Okay.
But that was, Skip, that's a steep price now. But you said this on numerous occasions. There's not a price too steep if you can get that guy. You believe they got the guy.
It's the ultimate position in all of sports.
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
Obviously, Clayton Kershaw plays the ultimate position, but he can only play it every fifth game,
exactly,
right?
Exactly.
Okay, so that waters down the value and impact of a baseball pitcher.
Right.
But this guy can pitch every game.
Right.
And they got out from under a guy who led this league in total turnovers over the last 3 seasons.
Yeah.
You can't win that way.
No.
It won't work. So now Jared Goff got his money from the Rams. He did help get them to a Super Bowl, and then he came up incredibly small in that Super Bowl, and Belichick got way too much credit for shutting down McVay's offense. He was shutting down an overrated Jared Goff. Right. That's what was happening to me.
Hey, I believe Matthew Stafford is going to be in the MVP discussion.
Really?
In this, Skip, in this offense, No offense has produced more MVPs in the regular season, more Super Bowl MVPs. You look at Joe Montana, Steve Young, Elway, Favre, Rodgers. All of them was in this offense. Mahomes. That's the West Coast system, Skip. Sean McVay learned from Kyle Shanahan.
Are you sure you don't want to make your C a B plus? B plus?
I had to, Skip, like I said, the thing that really scares me, his ability is A plus.
It is.
The injury history concerns me, especially if he had a half the injuries. I said, okay, I can live with it. But it seems like every year there's a ticky-tack injury, and I don't know, is he going to be a guy like Brady that says, you know what? Hell, I'm going all in on training. I'm going all in. I'm doing this, drinking water, avocado ice cream, whatever the case may be, hyperbaric chambers and all that. Because if he does, with his skill set in that offense.
Okay. Bruce Arians, he's tough.
With his ability. There's a reason why they took him #1 overall. But Skip, how in the hell you can't win the SEC championship when you got A.J. Green and No Sean Marino in your backfield and you don't win the SEC? How in the hell is that? And you know Georgia is loaded with talent. Every year, they're right there with Alabama and